What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. Had to make this video because I wanted to show you some very beautiful trading on the stock AMD today. So I made a total of $2,150 trading AMD today. And there was just a beautiful setup that took place, and we were able to get it out in the chat room in our premium service, alert our traders, and it was just basically a home run trade. We're able to ride AMD all the way to the very tippiest high that it possibly got today from like the most pivotal moment on the stock. So let me get into sharing the screen for you because it's a really awesome trade. And then I'm also going to show you some of the scalp trading I did in between. So basically every trade you could have done on AMD today, I basically captured. So just want to share the screen and show you guys exactly what went down today. All right, so right now I do have my trades on the screen. So these are all the trades that I took on AMD today. So good amount of trading on it, but let me actually redo something here. Okay, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna look at this now. So right here, let me draw these trend lines for you. We ended up getting long on AMD very early in the morning here. I don't want to say early in the morning, but before the big move happened, ideally. So as you can see here, let me zoom in a little bit more, grab my drawing tools. We had AMD, starting off, and then it just wedged all day. It was just wedging, very tight consolidation. And this is at the same time the market was consolidating, not really picking a direction. So at this moment, we kind of noticed that it was probably going to turn into a good trade. We had the market breaking up at the same time. AMD was starting to break out of its consolidation over the VWAP and over its trend line. So I ended up hopping in long 4,000 shares, scalped 3,000 of those shares. So basically rode up from 18, or let's see. Yeah, so just scalped 4,000 shares from 1843 up to 1851. And then I kept 1,000 shares on long. So our first initial entry was right here. Our final exit was all the way up here on this particular trade. So ended up getting in long after AMD did the consolidating, and it had this wedge pattern. The market was breaking up at the same time, so we hopped in long 4,000, sold 3,000 of the 4,000. Then once we got here, sold 500 more shares out of the 1,000 that were left on the trade. Once it got all the way up to here to like its very tippy high, sold another 250 shares. Let it go through its short squeeze, and then I took in and sold the last 250 shares. So I was able to ride the whole trade up all the way. And now we'll zoom in and we'll take a look at some of the other trading I did on it. So then I did a 4,000 share scalp short from the highs here, shorted 4,000 shares. Then I ended up covering those 4,000 shares like right here. And then I ended up hopping in long for a 4,000 share scalp right here, sold all of them right there. And then I did a 4,000 share, or maybe it was 5,000 share short right here, rode it all the way down to there, rode it all the way down to here. And then I longed 4,000 shares here for another, or 4,600 shares for a scalp trade up to there. So a lot of moving parts going on in here. So I'm going to take the trades off and kind of walk you through them without the trades on the screen. Okay, so first initial trade again we took was all the way down here at this wedge break as the market was breaking up. Sold majority here, sold some more there, sold some more here, sold our last bit there. Okay, that was the long play. Then we took a short. First short here is at about 1990, right at the top. Scalped it down here to the 9 moving average. Then as it was curling up off the 9 moving average, scalped 4,000 shares up to this high. Then we entered short back again here for the move down all the way to the VWAP where we covered up, and then we bought in for down to the 50 moving average. Then we bought in another 4,600 shares on the 50 moving average bounce up to this previous, or this high, sold out there. And then there was a final trade in here. There was a lose, which was like entry here, exit there. So a lot of trading going on in between here. So just want to come on and show you guys that massive trade. So we're going to look at the SPY here, right? So earlier in the morning, right before AMD just started shooting up like crazy, the market was right here, okay? This is where the market was at before AMD went all nuts today. The market was like right in Swing was like right here. Okay, so AMD was just kind of back and forth consolidating while the market did. And then as soon as AMD broke out of this wedge, we took it long. The market started to squeeze up and break out, right? So we knew once we got in long and the market was breaking out that this would probably take AMD over previous highs and it would probably start running. And that's exactly what happened. So that's, again, the importance of following the market and understanding what the direction of the overall market is in relation to the stock you're trading, because that can help you determine when you're going to have a really big move or some nice moves occurring. So main takeaway from this video is the importance to trading is always making sure that you're watching the market, whether that's a Dow Jones, S&P, sometimes a Russell 2000, depending on what stocks you're trading, because it helps you kind of determine possible direction or flow of your stock. So again, great trade here, great trading on AMD, up $2,151 on today. So I hope that kind of helps you guys in one way or the other on this video. So do take care, have a good day. Please do give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you feel you see value in the video. And if you ever want to join into our premium trading service or chat rooms and course and classes, it's all in the link in the description below. Love to have you. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.